come on. We're not playing right now. Come on. Come on. No, get up here. Up here. Lay down. Can I think about that one for a second? If I had 15 seconds. Lay down. Lay down. 15 seconds, what would I say to him?
If I had 15 seconds that Lucy would understand English, what would I want her to know?
That I love him.
He's not the boss of me.
I want to be him.
I love you, and I will give you the world.
I love him, and I think he does a great job.
I would say just how special she is, but she already knows that.
Be still.
That's what we'd say.
He truly is connected to me, and I appreciate that.
There's a remarkable variety in life. An unquestionable diversity amongst all things living, human or animal. But when different species bring out the best in each other and the boundaries between them begin to blur, the result is an authentic relationship founded in loyalty and love. Nowhere is this truth more apparent than at the Westminster Dog Show, 142 years old. Once a year, this unique community celebrates the entirety of the canine species and presents it to the world. 2,800 dogs, 201 chosen as the best of their breed, 7 recognized as the most prestigious of their groups. But on the celebrated floor of Madison Square Garden, only one will be crowned Best in Show. As the main competitors of the canine world converge on New York City, the world is captivated by this extraordinary show. It's Westminster Week once again, an annual tradition since 1877. While the competition commences in New York City, handlers and dogs are making their final preparations, including Ty, a top-ranked giant schnauzer, who has seen much success over the past year.
Shake. No, shake. Yes. Touch. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. Stretch. Stretch. Oh, good boy. Yes. Boogie boy.
Ty's 4 years old. We've been showing him for about 1.5 years.
This is what he does, though. Hey. What? 10 in. You know, he has a very beautiful face, good length of muzzle, big, strong bone. So, big, dark eye. He's not helping. But you always want them to have a nice, dark eye.
Dogs pick their people.
Yeah.
Sometimes dogs work better for him, and sometimes dogs work better for me.
When I saw Katie show him one weekend, it was incredible to watch. And that's when she took over. Anybody can get a good show once. It's doing it consistently and having that dog that pours his heart out and tries his hardest for you.
Clean your mess up.
That's the special part. That's what truly makes you a good dog handler. We met at Westminster Kennel Club a long time ago, and we've been married for 4 months. You have to be best friends because you're with each other from the time you get up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, to the time you go to bed. We're very competitive with each other.
So that's a bit of a challenge.
You know, you never go into a ring to lose, and we definitely never go into a ring to lose. We always want to win. We always want to do our best for each other.
There are no words to what it would feel like to go Best in Show at the Garden at Westminster. It's kind of one of those things where you grew up watching it and never thought it would happen to you if you went Best in Show. Kind of like Ty being #1 dog this year. You never thought it would really happen. So I don't really know. I'd probably cry a lot.
Annie.
Oh, look at Ty. Every month, the Canine Chronicle puts out a magazine, but this year, Ty gets the honor of being the Westminster cover. And it's a pretty huge deal.
Just want him to go show everyone what he's got.
Go, good boy. And he's off.
We just drove 11.5 hours to get to New York City for Westminster. We left Greenville, South Carolina at about 11:30 last night. This is my 30th year coming. I've been here since I was 8 years old. A long trip, ready to get the dogs settled. We'll get checked in here, And then we'll go over to the show and get all the dogs settled in over there, let them run for a little bit, clean them up from the ride, and then feed them, play with them for a little bit, and then we'll go out to eat.
My name's Jamie CLUTE. This is Slick, Border Collie. My best friend, somewhere, sleeping behind me. This is Slick, my best friend. I saw him first time as a puppy with his owner showing him. They approached me about showing him, and I told the owner when she put him on the table, I thought he could break records, and lo and behold, he did. Broke every record for the breed. I swear he always knows when he wins, because we come back to the motorhome and he always acts like a big goof. He wrestles, he bites my feet, he chews on my clothes. He acts like a big goober. You can always tell when he's had a good day. Typical day, we get up early in the morning, he goes for a run, I put him out to play for a little while. We work extra hard for about a month before Westminster, just to make sure they're in really good condition. We run more, we bathe more. All in all, it's just a lot more preparation for this dog show than we do for a normal little everyday small dog show. Best in show would be the icing on the cake. I mean, like I said, it's the most important dog show to me. It means a lot. It's a huge show. There's lots of beautiful dogs here. It's pretty much the best of the best, so it is what it is.
What a good girl you are. Oh, what a good girl you are. Huh? Is that fun? She's like, that's it. That's what she does in California. She gets to do a lot of running all year round. Huh? Good girl. My name is Valerie NUNES-ATKINSON, and this is Lucy. My father bred and raised German Shorthair Pointers, and I started showing when I was 7 years old. Westminster is definitely the show of all shows. This is the show everyone dreams to win, but you probably never believe it'll happen to you. I certainly never did, but I have had some incredible success here. When I was 15 years old, I was best junior handler here with a German Shorthair Pointer. And then in 2016, CJ was best in show, and I bred him and owned him and handled him. I certainly thought the Shepherd Rumor was gonna win that year, and I'm ready to turn and congratulate them on a great year. And he points to me, and that's when I tried to stand up, but then I fell to my knees. There's no words to describe that. The feeling is surreal, it's incredible. It's something I will tell you I have dreamt about. Well, Lucy, in 2016, when she came to Westminster, she was reserved best in show, but that was kind of like her debut here in the US. Borzois are a sight hound, so they're in the hound group. They're very fast, they're very agile, they're very athletic. Underneath, they are rock solid in body and muscle, and they are able to spin on a dime. They can reach speeds of, I think it's 35, 40 miles per hour. There's a lot of things that Lucy embodies that is part of the standard. She has a beautiful head. Absolutely, they should be long and lean with a beautiful underjaw and finish and a gorgeous eye, almond-shaped. But her heart is probably her biggest asset because she is willing to give it to me each and every time we step into the ring. She broke the bitch record for most number of best in shows in AKC history. Lucy! Good girl! She's like, I'm tired now. There we go. She's like any regular dog. I mean, your dog, my dog. She has a really cute, silly personality, which you wouldn't think is under that elegant package. She's got her exercise for the day. It's like our little racetrack when nobody's around.
The contestants have arrived in New York City. The dog show begins in less than 24 hours.
I've done a lot in the sport. I've bred dogs for 50 years, chaired 70 events. I've judged at Westminster 10 times. I judged my first show here in 1992. My whole life has prepared me for this. I'm Betty Ann Stenmark, and I'm judging Best in Show. I had a St. Bernard as a young kid, and somebody said, "Oh, that's a pretty good dog. Why don't you show it?" So I watched a judge do what I thought was a miserable job of judging St. Bernards, and I was a smart-ass kid, and I said to myself, I can do as good a job as that guy. So that was 1967, and here I am all these years later. 2 years ago, we were sitting having our before-dinner cocktail, and the phone rang, and Tom Bradley says, "How would you like to judge 7 dogs in February of 2018? And I go, "You're joking, right?" To judge Best in Show, I'm blown away that I'm the one who gets to do the 142nd Best in Show at Westminster. And it'll be my mental picture of who is the best representative of their breed in my final competition.
As part of the Westminster tradition, Betty Ann will be sequestered to her hotel room, keeping her eyes fresh for when she sees the final 7 dogs on Tuesday night. The other dog lovers are invited to Manhattan's West Side. It's 6 a.m. on the first day of competition, and the doors are officially open to more than 2,800 dogs, their handlers, and fans of the sport. For every dog, the road to Best in Show begins at the piers. In the first round of competition, all of the participants are set on becoming best of breed. The 201 breed winners move on to Madison Square Garden to compete in the second round, hoping to become best in group. One winner is recognized in each of the 7 groups. And with that recognition comes the honor of competing for the coveted Best in Show title. This morning, breed judging for the first 4 groups signifies the start of competition, and last-minute preparations are underway.
Right now, we're gonna take Biggie to go to the bathroom. That way he relax. When they go, they potty or they poop, we are very happy because we know they are calm, relaxed, so it's nothing to worry about. My name is Esteban Farias. This is Biggie Boy. His name is Biggie, but my kids have renamed him Biggie Boy. I'm originally from Argentina, and I got in the dog shows when I was 10 years old. In July, he came to my house after we have a tragedy with another pug, so he came and filled the house with love, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional.
Last year, Biggie's relative, Rumble, was the performing pug in the family, but over the summer, he unexpectedly passed away.
And he came to our life in the right time. The right time. He means everything. He's part of the family. We are watching TV and Biggie is there with us. We are playing soccer with my son and Biggie is there with us playing soccer with us. So we have a very, very tight connection, very tight connection. He's a very, very compact dog, or where we say is a lot of dog in a very small body. One of the beautiful things that he have is his head. He have a beautiful, beautiful head, the ears, the markings, the round head that he has. It's beautiful.
The judges agree, Biggie is the perfect pug, and his performance at the pier is enough to win the breed.
If I win Best in Show, I'm going to Hawaii, okay? Big vacation.
Let's go. We're excited. You ready? You ready? We're getting ready to go in at 1:30 in ring 6. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it's a good day. She loves this. She takes this all in, and I think she thrives on it. And that's the sign of a great show dog, too. You know, I think they kind of rise to the occasion, and today's the day to do that.
It's the first day of Westminster. We got here about 5:55 this morning. Slick's doing good. About 1 o'clock, I'll put him on a table and start bathing and drying and getting him ready for the ring. I'm not your typical city boy, prima donna, dog show boy. I'm a motorcycle riding, bull riding, country boy. Never nervous. Just a little bit.
I don't really get nervous. Like, you kind of go into a zen area, maybe because I've done it for a long time. And maybe because I'm confident in my dog. I love it, that's why, it's easy.
18. Now that we've won the breed tonight, we go and we show in the group in the big arena, and we'll see what happens from there.
Breed winners are piling up at the pier, and tonight's group competition is beginning to take shape.
My name is Bill McFadden. I'm from Acampo, California. I'm showing a Bichon Frise named Flynn. Truthfully, winning Best in Show at Westminster was never that high on my list until I went Best in Show at Westminster, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, you know? It's a lot of electricity because there's a lot of people in the stands clapping, and there are very few shows that have that kind of an audience of people cheering and screaming, and we don't get that at every dog show, you know? That's only at Westminster. I get nervous about just doing a good performance, but you just want your dog to show really good. So if you lose, you come out knowing, well, I gave it everything I had and it didn't work. You never go into it thinking you're gonna win it. You just, you know, try to be prepared and hope for the best. I showed Flynn and he won Best of Breed. You know, sometimes I'll show a dog and he may show well for me, but certain dogs, it's almost like it was meant to be, you know, like, not to get too California on you, but it's like we were on another planet together sometime, and Flynn and I have been on another planet sometime.
While a victory at the pier is impressive, the breed winners don't have much time to rejoice, as the group competition begins just a few hours later.
We're at Madison Square Garden, getting ready to go in the groups. We have a couple hours, and right now is when they open it up to the general public to come in and meet all the Best of Breed winners and touch them and ask questions about the breeds. So it's kind of cool for the general public for a few hours.
Right now, I feel pretty good, but I know I got about 4 more hours before I gotta get out there, so I'm pretty relaxed right now.
To have the chance to win something like this is what you work for. And because I'm very bonded with him, I love that dog so much. It's very special for me, for my family. Everyone is very happy.
You're amongst the best dogs in the country when you go in the group. So, you know, obviously we all want to win. We're going to do our very best, and hopefully luck's on our side. I'm not nervous. No, I'm super excited. Yeah, this is what we live for all year. It's super fun.
It's now time for the 142nd Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show.
Here we go. I think they're calling us in.
May we have the Hound Group in the ring, please.
32 breeds in the Hound Group, 31 dogs tonight. That's Lucy, who is 5 years old.
The Borzoi was once known as the Russian Wolfhound, bred to hunt wolf in large packs of over 100 or more hounds.
That's what you like to see, all the dogs up in their best.
This is Bloodhound, number 12.
And these dogs were used in a lot of police work, whether tracking cold trail or fresh trail.
Let's see who it's going to be.
Have the Borzoi, please.
Lucy's being pulled out first.
Bloodhound. Beagle, sir.
Bruce Schultz, the Beagle.
And Whiskey the Whippet. Looks like that
And
might
the
be
winner
the
of the
winner.
hound group will be the Borzoi.
Lucy does it again.
Lucy.
Right, and it's good. The Borzoi has been there before, so she'll know what she's doing when she gets into Best in Show with all the excitement.
Again, Lucy is the all-time top-winning Borzoi in breed history.
We just got out of the hound group. It was the first group tonight, and we won. It was so exciting. The feeling you get going out in the big ring is like no other. First, she's gonna go have some dinner, and then she'll rest, and then we'll probably go celebrate and have some cocktails or something. Tomorrow, we'll be ready, and we'll go out there again and try to shine.
Look at my helper.
Shut up.
¿Está bien ahí? ¿Está ajustado?
No, ahí la camisa
Does
está
that
mal.
look good or what? Roger, come here. Is this okay? There you go. You sure? Thank you. My outfit, well, this tuxedo that gave me a little bit of trouble to put my my bow tie. And actually, it's the first time I actually wear a tuxedo for the group, so I'm very excited. Yes, it's a huge energy here, you know. Everybody here is excited because win the breed is a huge thing, just winning the breed. So imagine if you can place or win the group. That is awesome.
May we have the toy group in the ring, please.
This is a wonderful group that has such variety, from the Afrin Pincher's monkey face to the flowing, perfect white coat of the Maltese. This is such a fun, upbeat little group of companions.
Oh, there's Biggie Boy.
Pugs combine cocky confidence with a friendly, sensitive, and sincere nature. They are especially good with children.
This is a heartfelt moment when you see Biggie coming out onto the floor.
This is it. This is where Mr. Kirkland's going to take it all in and make a final decision.
2018 toy group winner is the Pug. Second, third, and fourth.
Biggie has won the toy group.
The emotional family story continues.
It's good to see Biggie doing well and representing the one that is gone and couldn't be here today.
Nothing else I can say. Wow.
Is this your first time winning a group?
This is the first time winning a group, yes. Yes, thank you very much. Biggie was doing excellent. He was very calm. I think he helped me to calm down a little bit. He performed, I think, very, very well, and we won the group. I mean, it was awesome. It was a dream come true.
Are you going to be able to enjoy tomorrow, or is it just like, are you nervous already, or are you excited, or?
Man, I will let you know tomorrow. But just in case, I'm going to bring another part of underwears. It's the first time I wear a tuxedo in a group, so it was perfect. I'm going to put 2 tomorrow. Decirle, mami, we won. Biggie won.
Up next, Flynn, the Bichon, and Bill, hoping to follow Biggie into Best in Show.
No spotlight?
No spotlight?
Oh.
Yes. That's the best picture.
May we have the non-sporting group in the ring, please.
This group is filled with quite an eclectic group, sizes, shapes. And this is Flynn, being handled by Bill McFadden. This is one of the top dogs nationally ranked for 2017.
And at first glance, you wouldn't guess this, but historically, in U.S. post-World War I era, soldiers brought them back as pets.
This is Standard Poodle, number 25.
And 4 Best in Show wins for this particular, the Standard Poodle.
All right, here she goes. Go make the announcement.
Wonderful.
Sir, tonight, the Bichon, please.
Flynn, the Bichon, has won.
He showed good tonight. This is a hard place to show. There's a lot of noise, a lot of energy. So you just hold on for dear life and hope it works out.
Day 1 of Westminster ends with the herding group. Up for grabs, the 4th spot in Best in Show.
Come, Slick, come on. Stay. You know, hopefully he runs around the ring good and stands there right and puts on a good show, looks pretty. Makes twinkle eyes with the judge. We've trained him and conditioned him all we can for now, so after that, it's all him. Him and the judge. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful dogs, so whatever happens, happens. Usually Godsmack in Lincoln Park. At the moment, for some reason, I have commercial.
May we have the herding group in the ring, please? The product of Scotland and England, the Border Collie is the premier herding dog.
So this is Slick, the #1 Border Collie. Vinny won his national specialty. It's a big feat in a popular breed.
We're gonna see him make his final cut here.
Oh, Border Collies pulled out front. Border Collie wins the herding group. Our bull rider is successful.
Will be done here in Madison Square Garden.
I feel great right now. It's a hell of a win. I mean, it's the most prestigious show of the year, so I'm very ecstatic. You're doing this as a job, but you love the dogs, you're passionate about the dog, but you're really happy for the owners. Well, I really do it for the dogs and for the owners, so it's fun for me.
Day 1 is complete, and 4 dogs are advancing to the finals. Tomorrow, 3 more will join them, but only 1 will leave Madison Square Garden with the Best in Show title. The final day of the Westminster competition, and it'll end with Best in Show. But before that, another morning of breed judging gets underway at the pier, with more top dogs eager to compete.
Striker, the first time we saw him was at the American Spaniel Club, and he went winner's dog at the American Spaniel Club, and that was the day he turned 6 months old. We brought him home that day, and he's been at our house ever since. He's an American Cocker Spaniel, and the Cocker Spaniels come in 3 varieties, black, Ascot, and party color, and he's an Ascot, which means any solid color other than black. Linda and I have done this for many, many years and had many top winning dogs, and he had, I'll say, the it factor. I mean, he has a special thing about him where he loves it. He does whatever he wants to do, and he doesn't listen to either one of us.
He's so spoiled, such a diva, that he basically gets his own way. They have to have a little bit of an edge. You have to not quite know sometimes what they're going to do.
But this dog has a mind of its own, so you never know what it's going to do. You just have to be on your toes all the time, which is hard for me because I don't pay attention real well. I'm a little ADD, I guess. In December, he was Best in Show at the AKC National Championship Show, which was the biggest dog show in America. That was almost 5,000 dogs.
He was #1 sporting dog, #3 dog all breeds.
He won 70-something Best in Shows, I think, in his career. This is his last dog show. He'll be shown here and then retired.
Yesterday, we saw over 100 breeds. Today, 10 rings, 91 breeds. Who will move on to Madison Square Garden?
Making Ty look good on a day-to-day basis versus just that one time is what makes the difference. It makes them want to try harder. It makes them want to walk through fire for you. It makes them want to run around a ring on a 100-degree day and stand on the end of his leash and do it.
The #1 dog coming into Westminster, this giant schnauzer looks to continue his recent run of success, starting with a breed win at the pier.
Ty just won the breed, so he gets to go to the group tonight. So very exciting. He was great. She really loved his breed type, his face, his movements, and she said he really showed his heart and soul today. So that's what matters most. Adam's upstairs with the other peers with our other dogs, and so he didn't get to watch, which is probably for the best, because he gets a little nervous, but he's up there, so I'm sure he knows by now. I just want to go see him.
There are 31 different breeds of terrier, all separated by unique characteristics. While many undoubtedly look different, they are all part of the same group. And the breed winners at the pier today will be the canines competing in the terrier group at Madison Square Garden later tonight.
My name is Ernesto Lara, and this is Winston. I'm originally from Mexico City, and I've been doing this now for 40 years. Me and my team were lucky enough to go Best in Show here in 2013 with an Affen pinscher. His name was Banana Joe. that was a great thing. It was an incredible day. So now we're back here and we hope Winston will do well for us. Well, getting ready, making sure all the details are there for him to look good at the dog show. I'm excited. This is a beautiful dog, so it's a pleasure.
Looks like this judge has already made up his mind.
Who's your winner? This is a place you want to come and win, and so this meant a lot.
Stryker is up next, hoping to add best in breed to his already impressive competition resume.
We're waiting for Stryker to go in the breed ring, which is the first step on our way to hopefully best in show. So he's sitting here getting his last minute primping before he goes in the ring. Oh, he's his typical self. He's wired and ready to go, just like a racehorse, stomping his feet and ready to go do his thing. We won the variety, so now we can move on to the sporting group this evening. So first step, conquered. Now we move on to the next one.
The peer competition is complete, and the stage is set for one final night at Madison Square Garden. It's the final night of competition at the most famous arena in the world. In just a few hours, a year's worth of work will soon be realized, and one dog will become part of Westminster history forever. But before the Best in Show crown is awarded to the 142nd winner, 3 more canines will be chosen to round out the final 7 Best in Show dogs.
We're going to see the #1 dog in the country, Ty, a giant schnauzer, in the working group, and the #3 dog in the country, Stryker, a Cocker Spaniel, will be starting us off in the sporting group tonight.
Stryker is ready. He was bucking like a bronco coming up here.
A year's worth of work ends in 20 minutes.
May we have the sporting group in the ring, please?
Of course, this is Stryker. He was #3 dog in the country. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, look at that pose.
Oh, boy.
It's a pose of the night. Crowd loves it.
Oh, boy.
That's great.
Spaniels first.
There's your winner, the Sussex Spaniel.
Only 7 dogs win their group at the Garden, and Stryker is not one of them. Eliminated in the second round of competition. An early and unexpected exit means Stryker is officially retired.
It's a dog show, and you never know what's going to happen. I couldn't have asked for him to do any better, and that's all you can ask for, is that the dog do its best, and he gave it his all, 100%. What's next for me? We go home, and he gets to retire and have girlfriends.
With one of last year's most prestigious performers already eliminated, another heavyweight is ready for his moment on the Garden floor.
May we have the working group in the ring, please?
The #1 dog in the country is here tonight. This is Ty.
And that ranking is based on what?
That's based on dogs defeated. So that means Ty went to dog shows all across the country this year and was top dog the most. There's Andy, the Newfoundland.
Fan favorite of the crowd, that's for sure.
And we are dog lovers here in attendance.
One last look.
The giant schnauzer is #1.
And Ty, attention.
There are no words to describe the feeling. He knew tonight was important. He knew he had to do his job, and he showed all day. He showed amazing. All day he put his heart into it. All day he tried. So I cannot thank him more for that. He really put it out there, and I'm happy. I'm very lucky to have a dog like Ty.
Last up in the group competition, the Terriers, all hoping to be chosen as the 7th and final entrant into Best in Show.
This is Winston, actually, being shown by Ernesto Lara.
That is a cute dog.
This is Wire Fox Terrier, number 14.
They're always looking around, the Terriers.
Always confident and ready to go. This is Louie, who is very accomplished.
Strong and powerful all the way around.
Winston, the Norfolk Terrier, wins.
What do you think it was about him tonight that swayed the judge?
Winston had an idea of what he was going to do when I just followed. So I guess everybody did.
Winston, who just caught your eye, has a chance to win Best in Show.
The competition began with over 2,800 dogs, and after 2 days of judging, just 7 remain. Soon, only 1 will be crowned. After 60 hours in her hotel room, Betty Ann's Westminster sequester is complete. 7 dogs await her arrival for the final round of competition, Best in Show.
2 years of anticipation culminating tonight. We're just anxious to get there and see what 7 are arriving.
I have done this all my life, so to have the chance to win something like this is what you work for all your life. It's unbelievable. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling it.
There's nothing like it. It's our Super Bowl, it's our Oscars, it's the Olympics of dog shows. Moment of truth.
So you have a lead like this. If you go this way, then you're going to put it like that. And so then if you want to give your dog more lead, you just go like that. We're very proud to come and showcase him out there. The day I'm not nervous, I will never come back.
Today we get to compete in Best in Show, so that's special for sure. I feel great. A little jittery, but ready to roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 7 group winners competing for Best in Show at the 142nd Westminster Dog Show. Borzoi, number 22. Sussex Spaniel, number 11. Giant Schnauzer, number 9. Border Collie, number 18. Norfolk Terrier, number 7. Bichon Frise, number 15. Pug, number 15.
Well, there's 7 beautiful animals out there. Incredible, incredible examples of their breeds. The breeders, owners, and handlers have worked very hard to get to this point in their dogs' careers. Some will retire after today.
I know he's a great dog. I know he can hold his own in any ring he goes into.
All the way around. Come back to me in the middle here so everybody can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
You have to have this relationship and this connection. That's what she has. She gives it to me each and every time we go in the ring.
I know. Yeah, it's a good dog.
So excited.
It's what I do for a living, you know, showing dogs. But Biggie means the whole world for us.
This sellout crowd letting it all soak in.
Winston represents a lot of things to me, other than just him being a great dog. All these things come together with him.
And a nice circle around, please.
Betty Ann's going to have a tough job. They're all showing great tonight.
And this crowd, it sounds like overtime at the Garden.
She's made her decision.
The tension. History-making moment about to take place.
Reserve Best in Show at the 142nd Annual Westminster Kennel Club shall be the Giant Schnauzer.
Ty, the #1 dog for 2017, wins Reserve Best in Show.
Will be number 2. We're going to find out who's number 1.
Best in Show at the 142nd Annual Westminster Kennel Club will be the Bichon Frise.
Flynn wins Best in Show.
Just shows you never know who's going to win at Westminster.
There were 7 brilliant dogs out there, and they all showed amazing. And I couldn't be more proud of Ty. It was a shock. I was kind of like, oh my God, that's me. But yeah, it was a shock. I was not expecting it.
It went fabulous. She showed great. She sparkled, I think, and enjoyed the big ring. We were amongst the very best in the country.
Look, I'm not disappointed at all. It's an honor to be in that arena, to be with those dogs. Oh my God, it was a dream. It was awesome. He performed very well. I keep hearing the crowd all the time, Biggie, 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 so you can hear them like they are beside you. It was very nice.
I already told him, thank you for showing so beautifully, because that's all I asked him to do.
He delivered.
Yeah.
He really delivered. Little tail wagging.
Couldn't be more proud of him. Could not be more proud of him. I hope he knows I love him.
It was pretty electric. He showed perfect tonight, so I tell him thank you for the performance he put on tonight.
All it does for me is to want to come back next year. That's what it is.
I was walking back here and I was thinking, okay, I was in the final 7 of how many dogs? 2,000 dogs, 2,500 dogs. She did great, and we're so proud of her. She's gonna go home now and hopefully make some beautiful babies, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll be back with one of her babies.
I will tell, thank you very much for taking care of my family the way you do. I always will say that to them, always, because they do.
2,800 contestants, 201 breed winners, 7 finalists, 1 Best in Show. Winning Westminster is a reality realized by few, desired by many, but felt by all. We watch as companionship, connection, love, and trust blend together to awaken the dog lover in all of us. For a few nights in February, it's easy for this unfamiliar competition to feel familiar, a latent rooting interest for our favorite dogs bursting from within. Only one dog can be crowned. But win or lose, true camaraderie is its own treasure. The Westminster Dog Show, 142 years and counting.